Hello, hello. Talk about doing a reading on the fly. It is ridiculously late here, but I can't sleep. And so like I said, talk about doing this on the fly. I'm sitting on some little steps doing this reading on a footstool. So, Barr. I suspect I know what's going on with William Barr, why he's doing what he's doing, but I just laid some cards out quickly while I was trying to figure out if I could get I could have you see any of the cards. But anyway, let's see what the cards have to say. I don't want to. I could be completely wrong. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So, in the past, William Barr. This is the message he sent in. This is that 93,000 page memo he sent in unsolicited to the Department of Justice, saying that the president should have all the power. He should be a king. And yeah, that's the message card. All right, that's what we've got here. And just so you know, I have no idea what these cards say. I haven't flipped them over yet, so. All right, center of the reading. His legacy. I really think this has to do with his legacy. And that's what he leaves behind, not just grandchildren, but children, grandchildren, but, well, we'll see. Base of the reading. Yeah, Trump is frustrated. He knows Trump is frustrated, disappointed that he's not an emperor, Führer. And here comes Barr with this lovely gold cup. Here. I think you should have all the power, so you should make me Attorney General. Above the reading. Whew. The courts and the Democrats. That's what's hanging over him. Actually, not hanging over him. That's what's coming down on his head like a ton of bricks. But, well, I also, honestly, my suspicion is he wants to be a Supreme Court justice. This may be the courts working with the Democrats to force him to follow the law, is what that actually feels like. But I'm really wondering if all of this is he wants to be a Supreme Court justice, and if he gives Trump what Trump wants, why, and something happens to poor Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who Trump is desperately trying to get rid of, what's to stop Trump from putting Barr in there? And McConnell does anything. McConnell go forward with anything. As long as the person is so right-wing, they could never possibly fly straight. All right, near future. That's the thief card. That's the secrets card. So the question is that someone releasing the secrets, or is that him continuing to be sneaky and holding things back and holding on to the secrets? Let's see what the other cards say. Home environment. Oh yeah, he is a star, and he wants to be. He has all the power. It doesn't matter that during that reading when he was talking about the Trump campaign being spied on, talking about bonfire of the, it isn't even the vanities, bonfire of his credibility. Yeah, I think he's willing to do anything because he wants to be, if he was on the Supreme Court, he'd be there for the rest of his life. He'd go down in history. He'd be really important. And all he has to do is suck up to Trump enough. Hopes and fears. Trump. Family Trump. Get on their good side. What other people see, yeah, we're judging him. I don't like to be judgy. I don't like people who are judgy, but we're judging him. Absolutely. And actually, sorry, I had to adjust. I've got crystals weighted on my iPad to hold it up. Anyway, yeah, I mean, believe it or not, as much as I give my opinions and make past judgment here, on a day-to-day basis, everybody's just trying to get through the day, and I'm trying to just kind of go with the flow and make people feel better in general. But, yeah, we're judging him. I'm judging him. I imagine you're judging him. And not liking what we see. Final outcome. Pelosi. Very strongly Pelosi. That's Barr thinking he can just hum and haw and duck and dodge his way out of this. So I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to blah, blah. Oh, did I say that? Oh, I didn't mean it. Oh, This. What is this card? This is the structure that's been built. This is the laws that are in place. It does kind of feel like he's going to keep hiding secrets until Pelosi's like, oh, heck no. Let's get some more information here. Let's see here. Oh, card in the bottom of the deck right now. Oops. Barr is sucking up to Trump. That's what this is about. Oh, I could use some seriously not nice words right now. Seriously. Do not ask me to describe William Barr. The air will turn blue. All right. Tell me more about this, and just give us more information here. What's going to happen here with William Barr? Is he going to be Supreme Court Justice? Oh my gosh, it just hurts to even think about. That's Barr doing what he can, doing everything he can to get through, to find some way to go to push along Trump's cruelest immigration policies. He has completely sold his soul, completely. Utterly and completely. The government's in disarray. He had a lot of credibility in Washington, D.C. And he just, it isn't just making, he would, if he becomes a part of the Supreme Court, it isn't just, he of course, his thoughts, his decisions become golden. Not just opinions, they become forever important, but also being feted in Washington, D.C., and being treated to meals and having people really want to talk to him because he's a Supreme Court justice. That's what I'm getting. And to heck with the rest of us. Absolutely to heck with the rule of law, to heck with the rest of us. Well, rule of law as long as it's his law. And you know how creative people can get in court. All right, how am I on time? Okay. But that's what he wants. But what is going to happen? Barr, William Barr. What is going to happen? And please just tell me. Sorry. Please tell me that we're going to see the Mueller report very soon. At least in Congress, they're going to see it very soon. Oh, that's a good card. Things coming to light. Yep. Okay, let's see. Waiting. Fate. The one he's going to put out is going to be serious smoke and mirrors, and it's going to make people angry. Because I'm doing the redact. Oh no, somebody else is doing the redact. Oh no, it's all color coded. Oh, but you can't see the whole thing. And no, this is actually coming out. This man is a snake. Do not trust him. Do not believe him. He will do anything to get on Trump's good side. Anything. Do not trust him. I didn't like him before. Certainly don't like him now. Anything else? William Barr. Yeah. It's really hard to make those connections and know the right people and get into that position if you're starting out with this kind of destruction. Because that's what's actually going. This is going to come down on Trump. One of these two people. Oh, yeah, actually, it's more of a crown, but there's a little blonde hair. Well, that's half of Trump. Barr knows a lot of people in Washington, D.C. But this feels like a different ruler, president, person in charge coming in. And this person does not feel like they want anything. They're not going to put William Barr in the Supreme Court. No way. And as orange as its background is, as orange as his face is, that's not Trump. That is not Trump. This is coming. And he's going to try to find a way to work it through. But he's going to be overshadowed. And he's going to disappear as a slimy, snaky jerk who sold his soul. For what? I don't understand. I don't understand people who will do anything for power. I can understand people who are incredibly poor, who are hungry, who are afraid they're not going to have anywhere to live. And they might go a little bit crazy sometimes, trying to get some more food or, that I can understand. But the guy was Attorney General already. He's I'm assuming he was retired or just in law practice. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So, do not trust him. And it's just so clear in my head over and over. Do not trust him. Do not trust a word. If he says it's blue, go get a, what are those things called? The measure color. Chromometer or something, I don't know. It's crazy late here, but so I'm not thinking straight. But do not, if he tells you water is wet, don't believe him. If he says something's going to be released on Tuesday, it's not. If he says it was done by, if he says something was done by a certain person, it probably wasn't. Do not trust him. Do not trust him. Things are going to come to light. He's going to hold on to as much as he can, but he's just he's a small little person, and the huge power and forces of the full Democratic Party, people around the country, courts, people running for presidential candidates, everybody is just gonna bowl right over him to get to the sun. It sounds good, but that's the main thing I'm getting is a warning. Do not trust him. All right. Well, I hope you are getting some sleep, or that you got some good sleep. All right. I'll try to get some. All right then, but hang in there. We're gonna be okay. We are. All right. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you to my patrons.